Maimuna, mother of the faithful. Her name was Barra, so the Messenger of Allah وسلم, changed it to Maimuna. Maimuna radiallahu anha was not the only lady who accepted Islam and whose name was Barra, and the Messenger of Allah وسلم, changed her name. There are many other women whom the Prophet ﷺ gave other names. An example is Zainab bin Jahl, another mother of the faithful. Her name was also Barra. So the Messenger of Allah ﷺ changed it to Zainab. The Prophet ﷺ did not change the name of these women simply because of their being married to him. Rather, he did so in accordance with the principle of choosing good names that agree with Islamic teaching and Muslim faith. Dear reader, you might be wondering that the purpose of changing the name of Abu Bakr from Abdul Kaaba to Abdullah was clear, as opposed to the purpose of changing the name of Barra, which is derived from Bir, that means righteousness. No problem. You have predecessors in this among the companions. May Allah be pleased with all of them. The answer the Messenger of Allah وسلم, gave in response to this question was most eloquent as it was good mannered. He said, "Is she praising herself? For how can one praise oneself while it is only Allah who can tell the righteous from the sinful and the pious from the corrupt and immoral?" The Messenger of Allah وسلم, instructed us to be good mannered in our dealing with Allah. He taught us to say after praising someone because of their action or quality. That is what we know about him. Pardon if we have roamed away a little bit. Let us go back to Maimuna, the mother of the faithful. The Messenger of Allah وسلم, died less than 3 years after marrying her. So her narrations from him are few and limited. Maimuna was extremely pious, righteous, and gentle. Enough for us in this regard was Aisha's description of her. She said about Maimuna, "She was among the most pious of us and the kindest to the kith and kin." After the death of the Prophet ﷺ, she lived her life calmly and peacefully, preoccupying herself with acts of worship and performing Hajj every year. A noteworthy example of the purity of her mind and strong affinity to the Messenger of Allah وسلم, is that in her final Hajj, which she performed in the year 51 after Hijrah, she became very ill on her way back to Medina from Mecca. She died in a place called Sarif, that is some miles from Mecca. It was the same place in which a round-shaped structure was erected for the Messenger of Allah وسلم, where he consummated marriage with her after he had performed Umratul Qada. Abdullah ibn Abbas, the great companion and who was a son of her sister Ummul Fadl, prepared for burial. Yes, she died in the very place where her wedding and its consummation with the Messenger of Allah وسلم, took place. Maybe it is coincidence, but it is a noteworthy indication from which lessons can be learnt.